Okay, so there is one more little detour that I forgot to make. Also, welcome back guys who are viewing this Link to the Past playthrough. There is one little detour that I forgot to note, and I want to make my first priority to address that detour. Remember this over here? Let's go explore that, magic mirror our way back to the light world. And let's go into this cave that we can only access through this magic mirror shenanigans. Now, bomb, 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 heart, heart, heart. I wonder what's behind this wall. A piece of heart. And we now have another heart. Congratulations. So that's all our detour is about, and why did I do that? Okay, no, I know what to do. Let's go back to the light world over here. And let's take advantage of one of the little, whirlpool shortcuts again. Whoops. Let's go charge over here. Past these soldiers. Past this soldier. I should go beat him up. And this whirlpool over here, we can access, so let's do that. Let's go jump in here. Swim over here. And we will be warped to a very, very, very familiar area. Well, not really that familiar, but we can make our way to a familiar area. So let's go swim over here. And now we're in a familiar area, aren't we? Now, I mentioned last part, let's do this, and let's do this. We are now in front of the 5th dungeon's entrance. And let's get the fire rod. Why? Well, this is our obligatory ice level. The telepathic tile will tell us, Link, the magic flames will protect you inside this icy dungeon. Which is referring to the fire rod, or you can use Bombos for whatever reason to attack these ice guys. Because those ice guys cannot be killed with your sword. It can only be harmed by fire magic. Either Bombos or the fire rod. Oh, whoops. It's in the wrong room. So, this room are 3 jellyfish. Go beat them up. And one of them has the key. We get the key and let's go move downstairs. Now we're downstairs. We have this floor tile over here. We press that and we open the door. The puzzles here are rather simple so far, but the dungeon itself becomes a lot more intricate later on. Over here we have a bunch of these demon penguins, or whatever you want to call them. So let's just go cast the ether spell. And for some reason these penguins are weak to ether. So we drained quite a bit of magic from those 2 medallion spells. So let's go crush these guys to get some magic back. And there you go, we're back up to full. Now, beating up all of them gives us a treasure chest, which opens up with the compass. This is unnecessary, really, but I want to go for completionism here. Well, a little bit of completionism inside the dungeons themselves. Regardless, let's go press that floor tile, open this up, and let's go do the same thing in this room. Ether. And let's go convert this thing to a fairy. Oh, while we have an empty bottle, let's go catch this. Let's go catch the fairy. Thank you. And the floor tile over here opens the door. Now, I want to get some magic back. Top myself off, and here we are. Thank you. And this room leads nowhere, but we want to access this room later on. But right now, this room has no purpose to us. So let's go press the floor tile again. And press this floor tile. And let's go over here. Now over here we have a cracked floor. You probably know what to do here. But let's go plant a bomb over here. And I don't like these guys, so I'm gonna play Bombos card. They're really annoying to deal with, so whatever. Oh, that one was dying already. Okay, so cracked floor, bomb it, let's go. Goodbye. Alright. So, here we are over here, telepathic tile. You cannot destroy the skeleton knight with a sword alone. When he collapses, he is vulnerable to another weapon. Now, here's the skeleton knight. Now, This is a blatant hint because you cannot destroy him with a sword alone, as he says. He could have just said, use the bomb to destroy it, but he wanted you to figure it out yourself, rather than, you know, Navi or whoever other Zelda helpers you've had tell you what to do blatantly. Had the player figure out what to do. Or I'm probably adding more fuel to the fire here since I'm saying exactly what to do, but there you go. Now, one of the enemies here, and we just killed him, has the key to the room. So let's get the key. Oh. This is why I prefer using a hookshot to beat up these guys. I believe I need to make that blue? No, I always fall for that. Why? Let's make that switch red. Ow. And let's be on our way. Now press the floor tile over there. Let's hug the wall and refill a little bit of our life, and let's move on to the next room. Now there's a few of these little blob things following us. That floor tile will give us access to that door again if you really want to. I don't know why you'd want to, so let's just move on to the next chamber. This chamber, more of these penguins, I don't want to deal with them, so ether all the way. I think this is a force lock door, or a life force door, so we need to destroy all these enemies, so let's do that. We do so, and replenish all our magic power. Done. Now we got this big thing blocking our way. Let's let that go back, and let's go through this door. Over here, we get the problem with the ice. Now, the ice, as you might figure, makes it really slippery and it's really hard to navigate. So, it's hard for the game to think that Link is moving straight because he needs to be perfectly in front of the stairs in order to go down these stairs. So I'm going to struggle a little bit trying to get down here. I'm thinking. I don't want to eat the hit from the fire thing, so that's the main reason why this is a bit of a problem. There you go. Okay, so in this room, there's a little treasure. These two guys will come alive. If you try to swing at them with your sword, see, nothing happens. So you gotta use your fire rod. Now, we got a chest full of bombs. I wonder what the bomb is useful for. Now, you got a bunch of cracked floor, and basically if you bomb the floor wildly, then you find out that this floor is breakable. So let's go open that up. But we don't have the big key. So we'll have to remember that floor tile later. But right now, we can't do much with that. Now, there's another guy over there. Let's go melt him. Go away. And this door over there is also sealed with a big key, so we cannot open it. So, let's just move on with the dungeon. We have this room over here. Let's go turn this into a ferry. Oh, I wanted to capture that. But, you got those guys in the walls. Let's go use something else, actually. Let's use Quake. Wait, did I do it too early? I think I did. No, I didn't. Okay. So, there's a floor tile over here. Go tap that. And that opens the sealed door, giving us free reign to move onward. Another useful, nifty little thing if you want to try it, is that while you're sliding around in the ice, using the hookshot freezes your momentum. So if you feel like you're slipping too much, or slipping too little, I don't know, you can use the hookshot to help freeze your momentum so you don't get caught up. Now I lift this pot, there's a switch over here, open that, and we have a key. Now remember that in the desert dungeon, video 4 I believe, or part 4 I believe, that one of the telepathic tiles told us that you cannot fail to collect all the treasures in a dungeon. This is one of those dungeons where that actually runs true, because otherwise you'll be incredibly lost, and you don't really know what to do. Now, going through that sealed door to the left is rather pointless, and defeating these two enemies here doesn't really merit much. So let's move onward over here to this area, and let's talk to the telepathic tile over here.
Link, do not use all your magic power if you do not possess the medicine of magic. Now, get ready to go to the depths of this dungeon.
Okay, moving onward. Let's go slide over here into this doorway. Come on, there you go. And we got this room. Now, I don't like these guys, so I'm just gonna bomb most of them again. Because those blocks on either side of the room, you can hookshot to and fro with them. So let's go get these and hookshot over there. And there There you go. Solution in this room is very simple. Stand in the doorway, hold A, bam. Okay. Problem solved. And with that, I'm gonna cut this here because I'm running a little bit above my limits. So I'll be right back, and I'll see you for the rest of the dungeon. Okay, let us continue with the dungeon over here. Right now we want to go access this key over there, and let's go hookshot across over here. We have a key. Let's go open this door over here. And we're back over here, so that's really interesting. But what if I don't want to go this way? Let us go all the way back to this side over here. Now this merits a skeleton knight, who's easily dispatched. Let's go switch to the magic hammer, which gives us a key, and the bunny thing. There's another skeleton knight over there. Let's go dispatch him, and let's go lift these pots. Now, what's in here? Bomb, rupee, bomb, switch. The switch gives us the map. This is rather late for a dungeon to give us the map, but regardless, there you go. Now, what else can open this sealed door? Well, see how this thing's sticking its tongue out of this? You can grab and pull the tongue. So let's, now that we've grabbed and pulled the tongue, this door locks after us as well. To unlock this door, you just simply do the same thing with this statue. But that's not what we want. No, what we want is in here. We now have the big key. Do you remember where we want to stop by? I do, and let's do that. So let's go unlock this door again. And oh, by the way, if you've been watching the video and you want to check this cracked wall, you can't break it. It's not worth it. But if you want to try it, go right ahead. I'm just not expecting much to happen as a result of it. So let's make our way back to this room again, and let's go try and make our way over there again. So also that oh no, I'll get to that later. But let us just bomb this hole over here and get our fire rod over here. Fire rod, hole. Now the big key gives us the blue mail. This armor reduces the damage you take from enemies. With that, our appearance also changes. Now Link is wearing a blue tunic and he has a yellow hat. I don't know why the hat doesn't match. That seems a little silly. Oh, wait. Oops, I messed up. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Okay, so we also have an extra key. Not that we really need it. Okay, so let's ignore that skeleton knight over there, and let's go downstairs. Let's turn this guy into a fairy and not capture him. And we have an extra key over here with skeleton knight. Now, if we blow up the skeleton knight and open this part over here, there's a switch over here, but it's one of those switches that we need something to stand on it, but we don't have anything that can do that. If you want to try a skeleton knight or a bomb, none of that works. So we're kind of out of luck, aren't we? Like, what else do we have that can actually do something with that? Well, as soon as I not become a rabbit anymore, I'll show you. So, for one thing, there was a floor tile over here, the little tile switch over here. Let's make that blue. Why? Because let's go one floor above. One floor above, we have this. And we can see that we can fall down to the floor below. That's how these are designed. And you can push these blocks down. There's a block on the other side. That block directly across from where I am, I want to push that down, but I can't get there anymore. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go all the way around in order to get there. So, I'm just going to make this as fast as I can. course, I mean, if you have another route, I'm thinking that I could try and take the magic mirror around there, but I don't think that will actually be the fastest route. Whoops, I got hit by the... Oops. Okay, so let's go hit this guy. Ow. Well, actually, wait. Let me go, I'm gonna go this way. I want to get this heart over here. No, or never mind. I'll just drop down over here and take this route over here. And there you go. Fall down after the block. And congratulations. Now that the block is ow. The block is ow. Let's go kill the skeleton knights and push the block on top of the tile. There you go. And now we're on the last room in the dungeon. Now let's go bomb most these two guys. They're really annoying. I don't want to deal with them. Okay, so there's that. And let's go explore the riches that are left in this room. Ow. Well, that was very strange and unusual. We have arrows and bombs in here. Now, in order to get out of this room, you can use the magic mirror, or you can pull this tongue over there. This other tongue you can't pull. To get access over here, we can pull out this statue over there, and then I don't think it's pulled out enough, so let's go do that. Okay, pound the rest of these stakes in. This other statue you can't push or pull. And then we lift this block, and congratulations. Now, if we check the map, the floor below it, directly below us, is the boss room. So now we're about to stand in front of the boss. So I'm preparing myself with the fire rod, and here we go. Now, in order to fight the boss here, you cannot break this shell with your sword or most of your attacks. You can break it with the fire rod. And that's what I am doing right now. I am going to be shooting my fire rod at this shell so that it can break the boss out of this ice cage. And now it is broken out, and now we're on to the real fight, which the boss is split into 3 eyes that are just wandering around the room. The main danger comes from these icicles falling from the ceiling perpetually, as long as the boss fight continues. Aside from that, the boss fight isn't that hard. There's not much else going on around it. I mean, this is really the only challenge to the boss fight, watching the icicles falling down. I don't think there's a specific pattern to how they split apart, so it's really up to reactionary reflexes that will help you survive this fight. But that's pretty much all. Last one explodes, let's get the heart, and let's wait for the crystal, and there we go. Dungeon 5 is now completed. And with Dungeon 5 completed, let's go talk to the maiden inside this crystal.
Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. They say that the Hylia people control mysterious powers, as in the 7 wise men. But as the blood of the Hylia has become thin over time, we who carry the blood of the 7 wise men do not possess strong power anymore either. Our powers will increase if we mix the courage of the knights with the wisdom of the wise men. Only a short time remains until the gate at the castle linking the worlds opens completely. If you defeat Ganon, this world will vanish and the Triforce will wait for a new holder. I believe in you. Good luck! Do you understand? May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce.
That's, my friends and viewers, is dungeon number 5 of Link to the Past. And with that done, we only have 2 more dungeons to go. So I think, you know what? Let's make our way to the next dungeon right now. I will cut this part at the entrance, or at the sequence opening up to the next dungeon. So let's go, use the flute. This is the only reason why the flute is a mandatory item to finish the game. Because one of the warps that it takes us to, warp number 6, drops us over here. And there is no other way to get up here in the game. And there are these 2 black rocks. Again, you need the Titan's Myth to carry them. So The second black rock opens up this, which we need to use the warp in to here. We are now in Misery Mire, or Swamposaurus, or whatever this place is called. And this is the only way to get inside here, by accessing the Light World, Dark World mechanic. And this is where I'm going to leave the video off. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Eltrotra signing off for this part of Link to the Past. I will see you guys next time.